What am I doing here? I'm having a good time. This is a fetish party and a really cool event, and thank you so much for being here.
I'm here at my first ever Fetish fashionable and not sure what to expect. I'm thinking chains, whips, spiked heels. I'm trying to be objective and view latex with an open mind, something I'd previously thought of as purely sexual and kinky, and uncomfortable. I'm backstage watching the models get prepped for the runway. There's men in masks, dudes in high heels and tartan skirts, people covering themselves in lube, yes, really. Seeing the hustle and bustle makes me wonder, what is it about latex that brings all these people together? I asked one of the designers, Max Cool.
For many people, it's like an escape from the real life. Nobody will tell you, oh, you can't wear it like this. A man can wear a woman's clothes, a woman can wear men's clothes. It's just what you like is what you should wear.
It's like cosplay, costume play, stuff like that. It's kind of harmless, and for some people it's erotic, and some people it's just costuming, and somewhere in between, so that's what it is.
But latex is more than just a costume. It's a way to let your erotic alter ego loose, titillating both the viewer and the wearer.
The material has a language to it. So then, and then if you apply it to the human body, where it's like a second skin, it warms up to yourself. I think it does have sexual and sensual aspects to it.
Dawn is working on her master's project at Harvard about the changing role of latex in society. She says that latex went from being used as a weight loss device to being worn by fetishists who liked how tight it felt. Now, artists like Lady Gaga and superhero movies have made it mainstream. But it's one thing to talk about latex. Now I gotta try it for myself. And Max obliges with an $800 designer gown. Latex, however, is not the easiest thing to put on, so Max's assistant has to help me. First, I need to cover myself in lube. You need to grease your body to get it on, and then cover the outside to make it shine. Now that's more like it. I feel like I fit in now. Kinda. The whole place is covered in the stuff, with sticky patches all over the floor. Now it's time to get to the real action, out through the curtains where the full-on fetish crowd is hanging out. The dress code at fetish events is strict. Unless you're wearing rubber, leather, costumes or latex, you won't be let in. It's designed to be a safe space for sexual expression. And then the lights come up for the show. Models strut their stuff in skin-tight latex. It's kinky, and there's nothing subtle about this runway show, but it's surprisingly stylish as well. Some of these gowns cost about $1,000, and I wonder just who's spending money on this.
I know people that make under $20,000 a year that save up their money to buy latex. It's just a matter of how much you're addicted to it.
And before we leave, I had to ask Joe.
You want to see me without the wig? Okay.
It's been a long night. I've seen some interesting things. I made new friends, got to try on a dress, and learnt that latex isn't just for kinksters. I might not be running out to stock up on lube anytime soon, but I wouldn't say no to keeping this dress.